Happy Monday, everyone. It's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck, popping in today to do a happy mail with you. It's a different kind of happy mail than you would be used to seeing with me. The happy mail that I made was just some bags and envelopes, but it is all part of the mid-month challenge, which was the September mid-month challenge over on the Happy Mailer group. If you want to join the Happy Mailer group, you're more than welcome to send me a message and I'll shoot you the link. Or if you want to, you can just look up Happy Mailers on Facebook. So the mid-month challenge for September was to choose a quote that you really like and to use it in a happy mail to another member. Now I made this for Paula. She is in the USA. And I decided that I wanted to use the quote that I'm using to create this background. So I was thinking of making a card, but the brown paper bag actually was in my stash, and I thought to myself that I would make something like a series of bags and envelopes to send as a flat mail, and it worked really well as a flat mail. So I'm just using my dioxide inks here to go onto the bag and create a background. So the first ink I've used is Evergreen Bough. Second ink that I am using and finishing off here is Faded Jeans. So I'm just making a night sky for the round circle, which I'm hoping you've guessed by now is my moon. So I have used Hickory Smoke as a grey on the actual white circle to create a moon-like shape. I'm just bringing in more Hickory Smoke here to make it more moon-like. I have added shading and shadowing to the round circle in order to sort of give you the different shades of a moon up in the sky, in the night sky. So the moon itself needed to go onto a starry background, which I'm just using my white Posca paint pen here to create the stars. I've popped the actual pen down on the acrylic block to get it started, and then I'm using the side of the acrylic block to tap the pen against to create all these little tiny white stars. By using the Evergreen Bough, which is that green, I was hoping that I've created sort of a Milky Way type sky, which I really was happy with in the end. That little tiny jump there you saw is where I was waiting for the white dots to dry, and then I'm just going to be bringing in a in the moon here. Now I do make a mistake with this colour that I bring in, which is the yellow. I do actually try to create a sort of a glow around the moon, but I should have used either a white pigment ink or actually used the grey that I was using on the actual moon itself instead of this yellow. The yellow does make it glow probably more like a sun rather than the moon, so it is something that you will see me try and correct. Now over on the Happy Mailer group we do swaps once a month and challenges once a month. So the swap is at the beginning of the month and the challenge is in the mid-month. So if you do want to come along and take part, you can either send random acts of kindness or actually join in the challenges and swaps. The swaps you end up getting a partner each month, and then you send to that partner and another partner sends to you. So it's like a little daisy chain of swap. And then the challenge is your own choice on whether you get involved, but you also choose who you send to. So if you have a certain connection with someone or you owe somebody a happy mail, you're more than welcome to use the challenge to send a happy mail. So this challenge here I sent to Paula and she sent me a mail earlier in the year, so it's something that I wanted to return just as a nice random act of kindness. So you can see here I've bought in the blue blending brush, and that's to try and salvage the mistake I made with adding the yellow. I have actually ended up bending the paper of the brown paper bag, which is a shame, but it doesn't really show in the end. I'm using my glue stick instead of a tacky glue because I thought that the tacky glue would warp the brown paper bag. And then it is time for me to bring in the quote that I decided to use for this Happy Mail. And the quote really stood out to me one day when I was scrolling on my phone, and I really thought that it would be quite a nice, easy background or card to make, because you know, to create a night sky and then add the moon up there. So the quote itself is, "The sun loved the moon so much he died every night to let her breathe." So I really like that quote, and I just thought it's actually a really lovely thing to send as a Happy Mail. So I'll show you here. This is what I ended up sending to Paula. So the brown paper bag, I was planning to bend over the top, but then I realized that you actually have that brown side to it, so I tried not to bend it over. I left it flat open. So I've got stickers in that bag there, and then the envelope at the back with the embossing on has my letter inside, and so that was nice for me to actually just use a whole sort of a paper bag as just my envelope for my letter and keep it nice and flat. This bag here was actually embossed by my friend Jo. The owl on the envelope was embossed by her and sent to me, so I am recycling that owl, but I thought it went really well with the actual moon stroke sky stroke night theme. And then I've put some typewriters in that envelope just there, and I have some typewritten words from Vivian at the Paper Letter blog that I've cut up here in this bag here. So if you like this video, please give it a like and a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!